The secret of the One Piece has finally been revealed. Now, since you don't know kind of the whole story, I'm just going to kind of break it down. The One Piece is the treasure that everyone's looking for, but nobody knows what it is. That's the kind of crazy part. Like, the king of the pirates hid this treasure, and it's called the One Piece, but nobody really knows what it is. And the author never actually wrote it down on paper. He's only kept it in his mind. So, like, if God forbid something happened to him, no one would have been able to know. But now the author of the One Piece has actually written it down on a piece of paper, ripped it up, and put it in like you know, those bottles that they put notes in, like they put it in the ocean.
Yeah.
And so they did that, and then air sealed it like in one of like a pressure tight container, and threw it at the bottom of the ocean off of the Japanese coast. And they're calling it in real life. And basically, it has the internet in a frenzy. It's got streamers, it's got Speed, Kai Cenat, everyone wanted to go and find the secret. Because just imagine, like, for the people who are like the crazy fans, like I'm trying to relate it to a show, like if, let's say like Game of Thrones had like a secret that like nobody ever knew, and like they just dropped it somewhere. I can imagine people going crazy to try to find it in terms of a treasure hunt or something like that. And for this being like a pirate themed show, it was perfect, you know. And now obviously nobody's going to be able to get to this unless they're scientifically equipped, because it is, again, leagues under the sea. I'm going to play this video. He's going to describe more of kind of how they did this process and why they did it too.
This is so cool. So if you didn't see it, One Piece just put out this promo video that shows Oda literally writing down the secret of the One Piece for the first time ever. Like, this is the first time he's ever put it down on paper. He then takes that piece of paper, rips it, folds it up nicely. And
now, you see, I always thought the conspiracy is funny is because up until you write it down, I guess you could just make it whatever you want, right? Like, he could have literally just thought of it, which is pretty funny. You know, he could have been like, shit, I don't even know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm actually, because this anime specifically, like, there's not many shows where, like, the treasure is, like, completely unknown. You know what I mean? Like, Pirates of the Caribbean, it's gold, or, you know, it's some kind of, like, known quantity. This thing is just the One Piece. It could be, like, a superpower. It could be money. It could be God. It could be sex. It could be the best bitch in the world. And I think that's where the intrigue comes behind it, because if you didn't know, a lot of the people eat these things called like I think it's like magic fruit or like berry fruits, and each one gives you like a superpower. That's why that guy is like super stretchy. It's because he ate like the stretch fruit or whatever. They have like the big cock fruit. They've got like the wet fruit, and you know, each one has different superpowers. And so a lot of people think that this One Piece could be like the ultimate like superpower fruit. Me personally, I think it's, and that's the thing too, something that's like so hyped up for what, 20 years, however long this anime has been going. I wonder if it's going to be up to our expectations. I hope it's not just like a treasure chest. That would be kind of lame. But I'm going to let this guy finish because I think they actually show the device they put it in too.
It into a treasure chest that he then locks, and then they take that entire thing
it's a treasure chest,
and place it in another contraption that they specifically designed for this purpose. Like, they made blueprints and everything for this thing, and then they take that entire apparatus and drive out into the middle of the ocean to plop it in there. So the secret of the One Piece is literally at this moment on the bottom of our oceans. It's out there for somebody to find. Not really, because they did say that once the series has concluded, they will pull this up and reveal the secret. So what insane marketing, man. This is so cool.
I mean, I will say, even if you're, that's a pretty cool marketing tactic, low key. Like, just the it's like if SpongeBob took the Krabby Patty formula and like threw it in the ocean somewhere, like the actual Krabby Patty secret formula. That would be it's something similar to that, trying to relate it to my more layman people here. But I don't know, I think it's pretty exciting, and I love it when shows are able to like bring the real life into the community, and like it's a very positive thing too. It's not like, oh, you know, bring any animosity. You know, there's a lot of internet stuff that's very negative, and most of the internet, I would say, is a negative thing.
Yeah.
So shout out to One Piece for providing this sort of treasure hunt for people, because I think it's fun. And obviously, I think you saw it's pretty deep. I don't think anyone's actually going to be able to go retrieve this. ISO Speed's probably not going to go retrieve this. Then again, I don't know, legally speaking, because who knows, like, if they were able to get it, I wonder, like, would they be in trouble if they, like, broke it open and read it? I wonder, because I wonder if that's, like, legal like, property. I don't know. I'd be very interested to, you know, find out in the comments. And they said once the series concludes, they're going to bring it up and reveal it. I wonder if that means that, like, they're never going to reveal it in the show. I wonder, because it's like, wouldn't the show reveal it automatically? You know what I mean? Just by the implication of that. That's what I would think. But yes, guys, that's the exciting part. The One Piece is real, and the secret is at the bottom of the ocean. If you want to go find it, get some scuba gear, and, you know, you can hop down there. Just don't be like those guys that unfortunately blew up in that one submarine. Don't.
Oh, they imploded.
Yeah. They imploded. Yeah. You don't want to do that. And that's the thing. And I will say that's the one cautious thing about anything like that is I guess people, like, hopefully no streamers try any dumb shit like that. Like, I could see someone doing it. Like renting out, like Speed rents out like a boo-boo fucking submarine to try to scoop up the One Piece. Guys, let us know in the comments. Would you risk your life? Because, I mean, and not even, this actually is probably worth money. Like, if you were able to retrieve this, low-key, it's probably worth some money. Like, a lot of anime freaks, I know Megan Thee Stallion, and I'm not trying to give her any clout, but she's like an anime freak. It's funny, she actually just came out with an anime, and it's getting a lot of hate online because apparently she made it very stereotypical, if I should say. Did you ever watch The Boondocks?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, were you a fan?
I enjoyed it.
And see, I thought The Boondocks is an interesting show because it kind of melds like anime with a more urban feel. Which that's why a lot of people liked it because, you know, it's English, the English voice. It's not like Japanese, so it's like a lot of comedy-based things. There's not a lot of animes that are comedy-based that like Americans can enjoy. Because it's usually in Japanese or something more the dubs are very dry. So,
yeah.
I think this is pretty exciting, man. Shout out to my boy Manga Animist for bringing us this story because the One Piece is real. And let us know if you guys are going to go look for it in the comments, baby.